What's up, everyone? We're here with another replay cast. This time it's going to be from the ESL Open number 90, which took place about 3 weeks ago. In the top left, give it up for MLEM's Clem.
And in the bottom right, we have uThermal.
Yeah, uThermal. How do you feel about this matchup, Mechachu?
I think it'll be interesting. I think, just looking at the players, I think Clem has the better mechanics out of these two, but uThermal's got a bunch of sneaky TVT builds that he can pull out, so I'm very curious and interested to see what will happen here.
What are some of those sneaky TVT builds?
Like he's got some like double gas, battle cruiser builds. He's got reactor Reaper Hellion builds. Those are the two nastiest builds of his that I can think of. But yeah, he's got quite a few.
Well, looking pretty standard for now. Clem is going for the double gas.
Oh, and uThermal opting just for a single gas, so maybe he's looking to expand here.
Yeah. Click to the low grounds and expand. It will be Clem with 0 scouting. Probably opting for his Reaper to do that for him.
Yeah, it's generally with double gas. It's usually you can hold pretty much anything, any sort of proxy or all in play. So I think it's probably fine to not scout.
Out pops the Reaper. Goes on its journey. Will it though? No, it's gonna search for proxies first.
Yeah, I think uThermal got the better end of the deal for the build order choice here, because his expansion's a little bit faster and he's not in too much danger of dying from proxies either. So
yeah, Clem not off to the greatest start. Is way behind that of uThermal. He is going to be relying on this Reaper Hellion to do some damage, I think.
yeah, Reactor Reaper and Hellions. This is sort of the kind of build that uThermal would usually go for.
Yeah.
But we see Clem here doing it. I think uThermal has the build order counter though. He's going Reactor Hellions, so he should be totally fine. Unless we see like a Liberator or something, then it could be a little more spicy, but I don't see that anytime soon.
uThermal, one of those players that just, he does his own thing, and usually that thing involves pinning his opponent against the wall. just like smacking him again and again and again and again. But Clem is, in fact, going to be our first aggressor of the series, and I'm not sure uThermal's in position to defend. Clem's going to come in around the corner and could snipe the mineral line. No, she'll engage. And uThermal will hold. Ah, there it is! There's the fusion core! This is obviously for Liberator range, right, Mechachu?
I think we're gonna see it. Actually, what he usually does, do you want to join another channel?
Thermal. They're pairing up the Hellions.
Yeah, what uThermal usually does with this sort of build is he hides the battle cruisers in the back of the base, and then he waits for the opponent to push out. And when that happens, he will teleport the BCs into the other. He'd basically base trade with the BCs and hold with siege tank and positioning and marines. So it's a very dirty build.
That's some nasty shit. Like, damn.
You don't see this too often. So, you see, halfway done. It's like a doom clock just ticking down. I'm so scared for Clem right now.
he got Raven, so well, he got Raven and a Cyclone, so
I think he should be fine as long as he doesn't move out. But
yeah.
we'll see what Clem decides to do here. Because if he has his Ravens and Vikings and everything else at home, he should be okay.
Ooh.
He's even got a Cyclone there to...
Yeah, Raven Cyclone.
But if the units move across the map, there's very little that can stop 2 battlecruisers from killing your entire base.
Wait, 2 battlecruisers?
Well, okay, so disable is one of those things that will stop a battle cruiser. You know,
yeah.
symmetrical warfare going on here. Walk onto the BC. Is firing damage. Working on the supply depot. Yeah. That's one way to hold a BC play, for sure.
Yeah, Raven Cyclone's supposed to be like the hard counter for that.
I think uThermal probably thought Clem was moving out there, so he teleported his BC.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of unlucky there from uThermal. Would have been devastating if Clem did move out.
I think he's still in like a decent spot considering he didn't.
This is why I wanted to watch these games. I wanted to see how uThermal's crazy builds would sort of match up against, you know, Clem's standard play.
Yeah. It's I mean, it hit late enough that the Raven energy was there, but I'm not sure how much sooner get that BC onto the map. Probably why it's seen so rarely. I'm just very chilly dealing with it. Very cool, very calm, very collected. But uThermal's bio play is something to be reckoned with. He is going to have stim before his opponent, as well as +1. Maybe he's going to be able to capitalize on that. Knock a couple workers off Clem. But it looks like he just wants to sit back for now.
Yeah, you can see Clem's mechanics showing up a little bit here. A little bit earlier they were even on worker count, and now Clem's sort of pulling ahead.
uThermal's going for the battlecruiser play again.
This is really good. This is actually a really good play because Clem has moved out.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can deal with the battlecruiser.
Oh no, the Vikings just popped, so he's in between production waves. This pulled back Clem's whole attack. I don't know what the siege tanks are going to do against that, but you know, he's taking them home anyway. Okay, well, there's a drop in the natural as well. Takes out a missile turret.
Yeah, this is exactly what uThermal's looking for. As long as he holds back in his base, he's got good siege tank positioning back at uThermal's base.
Oh my god, the Marines didn't win the fight. I think the Vikings lose too. Yeah, they absolutely do, without repair. I'm quick to uThermal's holding well enough in the natural.
Actually, Clem's natural is destroyed.
Well, Clem's third is now destroyed too. It's wrecked. I mean, figuratively, but
here,
still,
yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, this is looking very bad for Clem. If he can't make any progress here on uThermal's front, game's looking very, very on the side of uThermal here. I'm kind of happy to see this actually.
Oh, uThermal coming in a big concave. Clem getting cleaned up so fast. Not even the auto turret could withstand the firepower long enough for the tanks to kill everything. And despite 17 SCV losses, I mean, this is decisively. We might lose the radar tower. Absolutely lost the radar tower.
Yeah, uThermal's probably going to rebuild that. It's pretty important to see the positioning of. But I feel like at this point, I'm not sure if there is much Clem can do. Actually, uThermal did not take the... Okay, no, he did take his 4th base, so yeah, he's very far ahead at this point. And 2-2 on the way. It's so cool to see a strategy like this work out so well.
Yeah. Packing things up. He's ready to move out.
He does have the higher army supply right now, just by a little bit. But his 2-2, once his 2-2 kicks in, it's gonna be, his Marines are gonna be way stronger.
Yeah, and for a very long time. I mean, the armory just finishing for Clem. It's, I mean,
The Raven,
have combat
Raven,
shields,
though.
I guess, for his, like, 8 Marines, you know? It's... Great spread from uThermal. Gains him a lot of grounds. He'll be able to continue shelling these gaps.
This is brutal. So I was gonna say that Clem could have overcome the upgrade disadvantage by using a Seeker Missile. So a Seeker Missile essentially negates 2 upgrades. So if you have like +1/1, if you can get a Seeker Missile off, it's essentially like having an extra upgrade. Even -3 armor, but like if you like watch battles, of Seeker Missile, yeah.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, it can be such a heavy factor. Clem seems to be falling apart. Like he's not.
I think the game is just over at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. The numbers aren't that far apart, but uThermal has just been staging so well throughout the entire game. Hard to believe that he did this.
His econ is better, his army is bigger, he has better upgrades. Everything's just in his favor.
GG. Thermal takes map number 1.
Left, we have our boy uThermal.
Clem spawning up at the top right.
I wonder why his clan tag says MLEM.
Some meme clan. I forget whose meme clan it is. I think it's M Lemon. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
It sort of goes with his name. Clem, Mlem.
Clem. This is
Exactly.
2 racks going down for Clem. This is 2 racks Reaper. For sure.
Yeah, in base, 2 racks Reaper.
So how do you think this is gonna go?
If
factory?
uThermal, I think if uThermal can, if he goes for like his reactor Reaper build, he's gonna hard counter this. I think this is looking good for uThermal right now. I think he has the build order advantage right now because he went double gas Reaper Hellion, so that should technically counter 2 racks Reaper.
Yeah.
He went reactor first though. Okay, actually it might be okay. It depends on the timing. I'm not actually sure because I'm not sure what the timing of a in-base 2 racks Reaper is. But if you can get Reapers 3 and 4 out when the 2 Reapers hit, he should be, I think, winning the game. Just a better build order. Unlucky for Clem here that uThermal went for the double gas. Oh, he even loses the Reaper.
And gets hit by the grenade. Oh no.
uThermal is playing really well today.
Yeah, this is
Whenever this was played.
very solid.
This is not looking good at all for Clem. Now he's all in. Clem doesn't have a natural yet. Thermal's already started his, and he's got more production than Clem does right now. So his factories is already done. He's already making Hellions. The starboat's already on the way. There's just so much going for uThermal here.
Clem starts up a second CC. Feels really dicey to me.
Yep. I feel like uThermal is doing ahead right here, though.
Thermal's off to such a great start.
Yeah, he definitely... He had the build order counter here.
Oh, wait a second. Is he overextending? Okay. Not going to pursue all the way.
Oh, I think Clem has a small window here. uThermal started to transition out of his Reaper Hellions. So Clem right now has a few more Reapers and Hellions than uThermal does. So this could be a little dicey. That Cyclone is still not done. Well, as soon as the Cyclone comes out, this is all over. But until then, Clem might be able to get something done. Maybe not. Looks like uThermal is playing it just fine. Wow. Look at that micro. Look at how low all those Reapers are.
Oh, but they're alive and they're healing.
The Cyclone's out now, and this pressure can't do anything anymore.
The pressures. They're backing them. I just...
Oh wow.
Oh,
What a build.
super aggro. Wait a second.
Where's uThermal's Cyclone? Thought he had one.
It's hidden in the main. Taking its time. Oh my god. Wait a second. I think uThermal might have over-microed. Well, these Reapers are gonna heal up again. Cost you hits to come out. Clem ahead and fly. Clem was ahead a couple work. Don't think he's all in anymore.
Yeah. No, he's definitely he played that. He even has his third base on the way. I guess the uThermal does as well.
Yeah, I think it's more impressive that Clem has base on the way though. Your exclamation is absolutely correct there, because, well, he didn't have a great start to his build, but he definitely brought it back.
Oh, I think uThermal's going mech this game.
Reactor dies right off the rip. It's really gonna cut into the like high Evo going down, but not quite supply thermal. Lock onto the medevac does not connect the kill. But does stop Clem from dropping everything he possibly could into the main. Thermal.
The barracks was making another reactor during that time for the start.
How kind of it. It's a really pleasant gift.
Did Clem see both the factories, by the way? No, he doesn't know it's mech yet.
Yeah, there's no giveaways whatsoever. These other two tanks are even... Okay,
Oh, he sees it
no
now.
longer, but yeah. Okay, the Raven under heavy fire is just gonna drop its outed turrets for the heck of it. It's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna die anyway. Might as well. YOLO. The air war is ultimately won by Clem. It's always such a huge advantage. But uThermal is going to push out, try to retake his homeland so he can move out a third base. Clem did some time ago during the engagement. SCVs pulled to the front to tank damage, unintended. They're gonna go back to line. No way. Cyclone sniped.
He got a tank from the other side of the ravine. He's gonna get another one. Oh no.
He tried.
Jeez.
Ooh, uThermal coming out with overwhelming force, taking out most of the tanks right away. Liberator sieges up, but... Oh, wait. Okay, okay. Final Marine picks off the Liberator. Unfortunate. But Clem calls overall. GC is going to be called. Clem up in the top right once again.
And in the bottom left, we have uThermal.
What do you think? Do you think uThermal plays it standard? Do you think both play it standard?
I don't think uThermal is going to play it standard. I don't know what kind of build he has up his sleeve for this, because the two nasty builds that I know that he does have been used up in the last two games. So I don't know. We'll see what he has in store for us.
I think Clem plays defensive.
Mm-hmm.
I think Clem's gonna expect you. We're seeing that demonstrated. Binary, thermal, later one, probably hoping to. Oh, never mind. He got a second. Rip.
This is looking like the build from the first game.
It is.
It's kind of interesting, the mind games here. So uThermal did this build the first game, and then Clem went double gas, so he's he got the bad end of the build. And in the second game, uThermal went 2-Rax Reaper, which counters this build, but uThermal went double gas, which counters 2-Rax Reaper. And then the third game, he went back, and he's essentially countering Clem's build again.
Like that Christmas story where it's like, yeah, I went out to buy you a comb for your beautiful hair, but I had to sell my watch. My wife's like, no, I sold my hair to buy you this pocket watch holder. I forget what the heck she bought the guy, but you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, factory on the way for both players, but Clem's obviously faster as uThermal has expanded. Clem's gonna have to play aggressively from this point forward. Thermal gonna chill for a bit.
Mm-hmm. I think he's gonna go up to Reactor Hellions again. He's playing super greedy this game. I think if you look at his vision, he doesn't have any scouting of Clem at all, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Neither of them
He's
do.
playing a build that will die to proxies with no scouting, so he's cutting all the corners.
Unlike Wendy's, the sponsor of the stream. No. It's... I couldn't think of a follow-up to that joke. The joke is that Wendy's doesn't cut corners for these. For the ESL. It's gonna be brilliant out for uThermal going into a medevac. Marauder's slow on the way, but Clem is already here.
Oh, this is a dirty
God.
build.
Italian heavily wounded. Start on the fight. Will Clem be able to break this? It depends on Hellion shotting. Both players. Besides just...
This is a dirty build. Oh, I know about this build from uThermal as well. He's gone for the Hellion Marauder drop.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, like, he hasn't started moving. However, these two very well might scout each other. Ooh! Fun waiting in the vision blockers, but uThermal came up on him so fast he wasn't able to really get the ambush off. He's gonna unload the medevac. But I think the Hellions arrive before the medevac can reposition.
There's already Marauders on the ground.
Yeah. Oh no, the medevac
Ooh.
splits between high and low ground. And this is just, Okay, it's actually just a clean hold. It's gonna be okay.
Not sure if it, yeah, he did lose 9 workers in the process here.
He lost 9 workers, but this just evens things up, right?
Clem has been constantly building workers, so yeah, he's
Yeah.
only 3 workers behind here. So, oh well, no, Liberator. Wow, this is a super aggressive build.
Yeah, this is uThermal in a nutshell, right? Trying to keep
All of his
opponent
builds are
locked
cheeky.
down. Absolutely. More Hellions coming out, and you'd think the Marine tank would be able to deal with them, but with the Liberator forcing Clem to make tough choices, maybe not. Yeah, the Hellions are just going to zip away, distract the army, stall it for a bit, as the Liberator denies all mining on the natural. The SCVs are going to reposition to the main, and of course the free-range circus begins as the Liberator
Oh, he
out
dodged the...
auto-turret.
Now there's nothing that can shoot up.
Finesse.
I'm desperately trying to make a Viking here. He can't mine at all. Actually, on the other side of the map, Clem is walking through Thermal's army over here. This is so dicey.
I think Clem has the definitive edge.
Yeah, as soon as a Cyclone comes out or a Viking comes out, that Liberator can be dealt with. But how does uThermal deal with this?
Supply block. Down goes the refinery.
Gonna lose another depot here.
Oh yeah. This is, you know, like, this is a mega supply block. But uThermal is making a counterattack. Hellion's about to swerve into the natural. His tank is not deployed, but should be able to deal with them anyway. GG is